But let's change gears a little bit and look at Grace Tame. She popped up at the protest yesterday evening at Town Hall and chanted globalise the intifada. Really tasteful stuff. Have a look.
From Gadigal to Gaza, globalise the intifada! Thank you!
Now, that's a chant that has been widely condemned. It's widely acknowledged that it is calling for the globalising of violence against Jews. But in question time today, when Albanese was asked to condemn it, he dodged the question.
Will the Prime Minister today show leadership, disassociate himself from these words and unequivocally condemn this disgusting display of anti-Semitism by the former Australian of the Year?
We need to not continually look for political opportunities. From what is a devastating situation, we need to turn the temperature down.
Why can he not condemn her? Just because you've done good work on something else, on sexual assault, does not mean you are immune from criticism on all other issues, especially when you are chanting calls for violence.
Yeah, I mean, the truth is Albo's, and this is sometimes what gets him in trouble, quite frankly, because people think he's not being strident enough. But his instinct in all of these things is to do exactly what he just said, which is to calm everything down, to not use any inflammatory language, not use any particularly emotive language, even when people are saying, no, this is when we need you to step up and,
But how hard is it to just say, I disagree with what she said. I respect her work on other issues, but calling to globalise intifada is wrong.
Obviously, you would have this whole bunch of these crazy, nutty, lefty douchebags rising up and saying, oh my God, he's, punching down on a victim of sexual violence and blah, 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 which is exactly what they would do. And that is exactly what they would do.
But this is the problem. But that is the problem, is that she's seemingly untouchable because of her history, which is just wrong. I mean, he says, why are we looking to create political opportunities? Well, the only real political opportunity that was created here was by him refusing to condemn that call. All he had to say was, Grace Tame, I think, was an exceptional Australian of the Year and did good work and was deserving of the title when it was given to her, but the comments she made last night were beyond the pale.
Yeah, and then she would have no doubt that Grace Tame would have responded to that on social media, and all her supporters would have joined in this massive pile-on, and it wouldn't have been wrong, but it would have just have been a distraction, just yet another distraction that, frankly, the PM doesn't need and the public doesn't need at a time when, you've already got all these people at the protest. They made fools of themselves, including a couple of state Labor MPs who, shouldn't have been there. But, they just looked idiotic. There's a ceasefire in Gaza now, for Christ's sake. Obviously, everyone's accusing the other side of not abiding by it, but they've actually signed a deal. They're moving towards something resembling peace, and still you've got these morons out in the street defying police orders for the visit of an ex-Labor left leader who now has a ceremonial position in Israel. These guys just want anything to protest about. They don't make any good arguments. They don't say what anything should look like, how a two-state solution would work. They just scream things and shout them louder. They shout whatever they've been told they're not allowed to shout because that's so edgy. But they just look like idiots now. They just look desperate. And so, free speech. Stand up and be counted. Look like idiots.